Merry Christmas, everybody, and welcome to episode 235 of Bulletfreak's Current Call. I am your host, the man that does walkthroughs, playthroughs, gameplays, vlogs, all that stuff a man could ever imagine, and that's Bulletfreak 224. Okay, I gotta make sure the camera is recording. Okay, I just gotta make sure the camera is recording. So my big brother is sleeping in this room, so we gotta be very, very quiet today. So let's set this right here. Okay, let's check out what's on my game user. I forgot to post up this week's Bulletfreak's Current Call, but the camera wasn't recording, so here goes. The tech community is getting hyped about a new build of the console PS4 version of Tekken 7, which has shown at Namco Bandai's Thank You Festival at Kintex in South Korea. The new build features 2 new stages, Miguel and Lee Chaolan/Violet as playable characters, and is said to have improved graphics. There's also a short video clip showing Lee Chaolan's rage art for the first time, and it's pretty epic. Also, see the updated character select screen when we read information of that. First, take a look at the updated character select screen. You can see Lee and Miguel's character slides at the top row, and yes, there's still plenty of room for more characters. It was confirmed that Kuma and Panda will have their own selection slots. In the next image, you can see a new custom selection process not appearing in the arcade version at all. Similar to Tekken Tag Tournament 2, this allows to quickly choose Player 1 and Player 2 colors for both default character costumes. Vanilla Tekken 7 and Tekken 7 Fatal Distribution costumes. In Lee's case, you can select Lee Chaolan or Violet palettes. Next, check out some gameplay videos of clips of some Korean players trying out Lee for the first time in Tekken 7. Also have a glimpse of Lee's rage art. The new Archers of Sirius headquarters stage, Claudio stage, is officially called Duomo di Sirio, which means Cathedral of Syrian. The other new stage is previously seen in Kid Kazuya's story battle screenshot. It's called Precipice of Fate. This article will be updated if new gameplay footage or details become available within the next few days. And you haven't been following the latest Tekken 7 news, you definitely shouldn't miss seeing the 7 new screenshots of brand new customizations added to the game this month. And Killer Instinct Season 3 will be receiving some major updates, including a brand new character named Kilgore. Kilgore will be the first of several new characters coming to the title. Check out Kilgore's reveal trailer along with some gameplay footage, and see what's new in patch 3.6, which will be released last week. Also see the latest colors and a new Chief Thunder costume being added to the game for free. Kilgore's review is seen at 1.7 seconds in the patch notes video below, followed by some additional gameplay videos. You can read the full patch notes over at ultracombo.com. Yeah. And Akuma joined Street Fighter V roster last night, officially kicking off Season 2, which will bring new content and 5 brand new characters in 2007, which is next year. Additionally, a Solar System stage and character balance changes are being added to the game last week. Updates include an improved rage quit system, background music for training, versus and online matches, and direct input control support for Street Fighter V on Steam. Also, read up on all the character balance changes. I'm about to do that right now because I forgot to do that probably yesterday or so. Check out direct input control support. We're happy to announce that Street Fighter V on Steam is now officially supporting direct input controllers. You'll find this in the other settings sections of options. Background music select. In battle settings, you'll now be able to select your preferred music in training and versus modes, as well as casual and ranked matches. Fighter profile radar charts. Additional updates and fixes have been implemented into fighter profiles. Updated rage quit system. The current rage quit system has resulted in a significant decrease in rage quitting. That said, we always plan to take this one step further and are ready to further address the issue with this update. In addition to losing weak points and being locked out of online matching for a set time, the following additions have been made to the system. Matchmaking update. Players who frequently disconnect during matches will now be more likely to be matched up with other players who exhibit similar behavior. The same applies for honorable players who will really, if ever, disconnect. They will be matched up with similar players. Player profile icons. The worst offenders and the most honorable players will also have a special icon displayed on their fighter profiles. League points deduction. Anytime a player disconnects during a match, the league points will be deducted as if it was a loss. For character-specific changes, we created a handy PFD file for easy access. You can download it here. I'm not going to do that because, yeah. Overall, many adjustments have been made to the invincible moves that don't use meters, since there was a big difference in the difference between characters who have invincible moves and those who didn't, such as the Shoryuken. Many changes have been made to the moves that were invincible with no cost. Parameters and hit situations for all normal throws have been adjusted. Changes that have been made to characters who can loop throws at the edge of the screen. Even after the adjustments, there will be some characters who can loop throws, as those parameters have been adjusted to less compared to other characters. Due to the changes to the game, some general attacks are being adjusted for each character, along with changes 1 and 2, and the other changes to the game. Characters who were able to attack more often as long reach became significantly stronger. Due to this, regardless of the strength of the character, general attacks for all characters have been adjusted. And let's talk about reuse and balance changes. Ryu's Shoryuken properties have been revised, while his general attacks have been changed to match the changes in the entire game. In addition to those changes, Ryu can now V-trigger cancel the second of the Jonan-san Nekigeki, as well as special cancel his standing HP during V-trigger, ultimately widening the moveset that can be used during footsies. Let's talk about Ken. Ken's airborne Tatsumaki Senpu Gyaku parameters have been adjusted to as the attack was quite strong. Although that maybe weakened him in the air slightly, we made it so the Lion Breaker can be cancelled into his V skill, allowing Ken the ability to land high damage on the ground depending on the situation. Chun-Li. Chun-Li's special moves such as Yaku, Retsugyaku, both grounded and airborne, and Kikoken have been revised and adjusted to advantages parameters have been made. The duration of her V-trigger has been shortened, but V-gauge is easy to fill up as she now has additional attacks from V-skill and increased combo potential. And additionally, her new special move cancels have given her a wider range of attack variety. But adjustment to the cycle of fight, where a player now gets to choose whether they want to shoot the projectile received from absorbing an attack or projectile. Additionally, EX cycle blast range has been increased, allowing them to reach the edge of the screen, providing more options for attack. Hit invincibility has been added to EX head press during V-trigger, giving him some defensive buffs as well. Moves, matches here to change. Moves that were frequently during footsies have been adjusted. Advantages on side knee attack and sonic boom has been adjusted, and a new target combo that includes bullet clear has been added to him, giving him the ability to go on the offensive while in close range. Hold on, give me 1 minute. Let's see how much time I got. Okay, cool. Okay, as I was saying, parameters for most of Kanen's general attack has been revised, as Kanen's primary weakness was a lack of anti-airs, and airborne target combo has been added to strengthen their anti-air abilities. Man, I got lots to cover today. With the reinvention of Kanen's spike, her defense has weakened a little. However, I'll say that this addition to a new combo possibilities and positive changes to her advantage after certain attacks have landed. Birdie's attacks have been adjusted to match the general changes to the game. The advantage after certain attacks have increased, including the ability to follow a standing heavy punch to standing medium punch and crouching heavy punch to heavy hanging chain. Parameters for all Nakali's main moves have been revised. Opening Dagger cannot be charged while V-Trigger is active, giving him a wider range of offensive options. Parameters for some of Vega's normal attacks have been revised. As Vega's damage input was generally questionable, Aurora, Spin Edge, and Crimson Terror has been strengthened, increasing the return when they land. Rashid's attack options have been increased by making it easier to do combos that includes V-Trigger and Critical Art. Additionally, his jumping medium punch has been adjusted so it can combo into airborne Eagle Spike, increasing his anti-air abilities. Rainbow Mika's properties for Passion Press for Passion Road Throw have been revised so that she can no longer mix up the opponent anywhere, anytime. She also now has airborne target combo, increasing her anti-air abilities. The advantage of and distance between Zangief and the opponent when his moves land or block has been adjusted, giving him more opportunity to choose between hits and throws. All special moves including double layer have been adjusted. Dhalsim's special and normal moves used frequently during footsies have been strengthened, resulting in increasing his ability to control range. Fang's attacks frequently used at the middle range have been adjusted to be slightly slower. However, the advantage on hit has been increased. As damage input with Fang was questionable, special moves can now be performed without charge during V-Trigger and allow for higher damage potential. Laura's attacks have been adjusted to increase her overall combo potential. Additionally, her advantage at the combo has been adjusted to so that it's easier for her to continue offense. To match the change of the game, Alex's mid-range attacks have become a little slower. Let me rest my mouth here. However, Alex's close range damage input has increased as a new combo opportunities such as crouching LP, L, flash chop, and lariat standing MP has been added. Additionally, the anti-air ability of crouching heavy punch has been increased, making it easier to do the damage when he properly reads the opponent. Adjustments have been made to Guile's unique attacks, such as decreasing the hurt box around his feet during the run so bad and increasing the advantage of his knee bazooka and reverse spin kick. By reversing the strength of these attacks, there should be an increase in the amount of unique moves and used during footsies. Ibuki's dash attack has been sped up as well as a jump to help her close the distance against the opponent quicker. But standing MK has also been strengthened greatly to provide more attack defense options once she gets in. Balrogs now has more ways to break through the opponent's guard. Changes such as minimizing recovery on Buffalo pressure, increases his mix of potential and makes making a crouching medium kick a low hit gives him greater high and low options. Special moves such as screw smash has been changed from charge moves to command moves to help with defense. While adjustments have been made to each stage of turn punch to increase how much space Balrog can move in an instant. Jury's attack prior to Jury's normal attacks have been adjusted, while combo potential has been increased through modifications from a standing medium punch and to standing medium kick. Additionally, her ability to cancel all variants of her Harajuku with her ability allow her greater movement options. And Urien, some of Urien's normal attacks have been revised, resulting in increase in a greater advantage after those attacks are being hit and or blocked. Another offensive improvement is that jumping low kick can now cross over, resulting a more offensive variety. And on the defensive side, crouching heavy punch startup has been quickened in an effort to increase its anti-air abilities. As previously reported, Akuma's new stage and festive holiday DLC and the Red Bull Ryu and Chun-Li costumes will also be released this last week. The holiday content can be purchased for like $20 in US dollars. Oh man, I got lots to cover up today. So, and originally released in June 2013, the PS3 exclusive free-to-play Tekken Revolution will end its online services next month on March 21st, 2017. The game of all DLC content will be delisted from PSN on January 21st, but still playable up until March 21st. Presumably, this will coincide with Tekken's upcoming release in early 2017. This also could be your last chance to play Eliza, the narcoleptic vampire girl, unless she appears in Tekken 7, of course. And Sony and SNK are continuing their collaboration and bringing classic Neo Geo titles for the PS4. The latest edition is by far the most obscure to date. Fugen Super Combo, a previously Japan-only compilation featuring Savage Rain and Kizuna Encounter, is now available on PSN in North America for $15. The title is a part of the PS2 Import Classic series, featuring Japanese in-game text only. Hopefully we will even see more classic SNK fighters make their way to PS4. And King of Fighters 14, KOF 14's producer Yasuyuki Oda announced the details to the latest King of Fighters 14 update via PS vlog just now. To celebrate the holidays, SNK released Athena's KOF 98 costume and several original KOF PS4 titles today for free. This content is free to download on PS4 until January 2nd, 2017, which is next year. Additionally, Oda announced that major update version 1.10 will arrive on January 11th. He added that more reveals are planned in 2017. Oh man, I got lots to cover today. Alright you guys, that's it for my gaming news here on my channel update. And yes, I am using my brother's Xbox One to cover my news here. I did the final two Tenchu Stealth Assassin's videos, and I also did a vlog on going back to basics. I also did my second gameplay on Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2 on the PS1, and I also did my next playthrough on King of Fighters 98 for the Neo Geo, and I also did my another gameplay on WWF Warzone, me covering challenge mode. I did a third gameplay on NBA Showtime on the PS1, and I also did my updated PS1 collection. And in other notes, today is Christmas, and it's kind of disappointing that I didn't get any presents yet. But hey, as long as I'm in the Christmas spirit here, that's fine with me. So hopefully that I can do more gameplays in the near future. I haven't done any Marvel's Capcom gameplays yet, so please stay tuned for that as well. Yeah. Well, that's all time for this week. I hope you enjoyed the show. Don't forget to like all my videos, leave a comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Go back and watch other episodes. You can also like me on Facebook, and I'm Nintendo Noah and PSN. Alright, you guys. Thanks for watching.